Oh, Decay Ice, thanks for the 42-month tier 1. Sorry, I missed that one because we were in a game.
Well, this guy's higher MMR than us.
Wait, what's our MMR?
733, he's 748.
Wait a minute, 748? Is that gold?
I'm not sure.
Oh, look at that. They actually flipped into the ball.
Yeah,
on the
probably
kickoff.
would be.
They actually flipped into the ball. Oh no, what if Yumi gets disconnected?
Yummy!
Yeah, chat, do you see how much lag there was on that hit there? Now imagine that's what KV1 plays with
There's
in
just
once.
no way we lose a
140
placement
ping. You say that, but...
There's no way.
You say this. Oh, he's left.
He's left.
Wait, one of them left as well. What's going on? Is it 2v2?
Wait, what?
Why is it 2v2?
Nah, we're playing 2v2.
What is going on? Ah, joke's on them.
Oh god. Oh, John.
We're actually conceding here. This is a goal. I've missed. Oh, what a finish!
Get in.
Oh, somebody in chat saying 748 is Plat 2 Div 2. We're against the Plats already. Okay, should we...
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
should we demo them? They might
you
actually
get 50
forfeit. They might leave if we demo them. They're
you
Plat.
got a div every 2 games.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, we should definitely demo if they're Plat, because they're going to leave if we demo them. Just so we can get on to the next game.
these guys are 450. These guys are silvers.
Oh, what?
Yeah, the other guy was 748 though.
The Plat left? Of course the Plat left. The silvers are just still here. We actually predicted that right though. It's like the Plats are going to be the ones who get mad about this, but the silvers are just like, lol, they're so good.
Demo them and I'll just keep the ball away.
Okay. But they're silver, they're not going to care.
It's so hard to demo.
Oh.
Save it.
No, don't let it go in. Why is he in the air? Oh.
Oh, I missed him. What? I was going to spawn him.
It's so dog. No.
This is not... Why aren't they leaving, man? This is no... They're supposed to leave.
No, you don't concede.
Oh, he's a slippery customer. Oh, I wanted the double, but they're both separate.
Oops.
I don't think they're leaving for
Oh,
demo. They're running back.
Stop resisting.
We just want to murder you. Come on.
Oh, he's scoring up. So we're crying out loud. What is this not demo? Mate. Oh, he's so...
This guy's on our backboard.
He's trying to be
The best
difficult to
place to
demo.
avoid
I
the
can't
demo.
demo him, actually. This guy's so hard to demo now.
What?
Yeah, this...
I get them.
He's so slippery. What? I
Yeah, yeah.
swear, his movement is so hard to read. Oh, he's jumping over me now. They're learning so fast, actually.
What?
Demo proof? Actual eel true. Oh, I got him. Oh, they spawned at the same side.
I didn't even know that was possible.
That's sick.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
sick. Oh, they spawned over
They
here.
spawned at the same side
again. Yeah.
I think this guy's given up.
I don't think they've got a free leave game. They could just.
No! We're gonna lose.
Oh no.
That wasn't even on purpose. by the way. I was chasing around.
See, we could lose. We could accidentally lose this. It's possible. Hey,
don't
Mitchell
think
Deer,
it's
thanks for the
possible.
2-month tier 1, and also Magic
there's a
thanks for 57 month
3v3,
tier 1,
maybe.
man. Whoa, 15 million seconds. That's crazy.
We're gonna lose.
He
Oh,
missed. No, he's got one! Wait, what? He actually scored!
Hell.
I don't believe this. Like, I saw him miss the open net, then I looked at my chat here, and then he actually scored the rebound.
What a great read.
Maybe this guy is plat. He just plays with his plat friend all the time, so they don't like move up.
Yeah, true. We just see we could have 100% lost. Oh, look at this celebration, by the way. Just want to give myself some props here. This is fire.
Little headstand.
Wait, we're losing.
Hang on a minute.
I was like, hold on a second. It's another goal.
My golf is a real Gandalf.
Oh, I thought I had. Thought I had flip reset.
So far, that's 0 out of 5 of the games have been forfeits. They just don't want to FF. Oh,
Yeah, and like, at least 3 of them have had a disconnect.
yeah. 3 of them have been totally like free forfeits. Like they could have just forfeited this with no consequences, but they just don't want to. They want to stay in the game. Yeah, we did get double touched on by a silver there. That's true. That is actually factual. Well, that's gonna look well weird.
Oh, you guys. You guys.
Oh yeah, we can leave. Oh,
Oh yeah, that's Bog.
what play? Yummy.
games we
I'm too uncreative says, hey Johnny, sorry you have to put up with Yummy.
Poot.
Hey, why are you making fun of the way I say put? What? I'm just, don't shoot the message. I'm just reading the comment, mate. I'm just reading it out, mate. I'm not the one you've got beef with.
Oh, any poots in chat?
This is actually what all my viewers always do to me.
Yeah, I think we got like 50 MMR for that last game.
Nice.
Were you really good at shot poot in fucking high school? Oh, can you say graph, please, Johnny?
Why? Why should I say graph?
Just say graph.
I did, graph.
Oh, it seems fine.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
confused.
why would graph be weird? What's going on?
Nick W told me to get you to say graph because it's funny.
Graph.
Graph. What about
Graph.
what is it? Purple burglar alarm.
Purple bug little Adam. I don't really talk like that though. So
Normally they say
purple-
groff.
Groff? No, that's Australian. Groff.
Mm.
Maybe
You'd
it's
either
like
say
maybe he
graph
means
or
like
graph.
England. Groff.
Yeah.
Graph.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fakeable. Wait, what
There
rank
are-
is this?
There are Aussies that pronounce it graph.
Yeah, CJ would be like Groff. He's like posh. Pseudo posh.
Torsos pronounces like that, like plant and graph and command and stuff like that.
What about garage? Yeah, garage is a good one.
Have you ever noticed that the voice in your head doesn't have to stop to take a breath?
Wow, I didn't notice that. That's what is that shower thought, man? Oh,
Hey, don't kill the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. That's what Mr. Noe said.
we've got another. Hey, it's happened again. We've got another abandoned match, and the other guys are just not leaving the game. Why is this a thing? Why don't they just leave and go next?
And we can't summon the FF either because they're signing it.
Yeah, we can't even talk trash.
Where's the forfeit quick chat?
That needs to be in the game. Forfeit, please.
Imagine how well that would get used. There's like so many
Forfeit,
quick chats
please.
that just like would clearly get abused.
Yeah. That would be class, so forfeit quick chat. This guy's just going around taking our boosts.
Like at least what a save can have a positive effect
Oh,
if
no.
Tim's saying it. You know?
Yeah.
Some people don't have a voice in their head as well. They don't talk to
Yeah,
themselves in
some
their head.
people. That's true. I only heard this recently, and I couldn't believe this. Some people don't have an internal monologue. They just see things. Like they see. It's more like
Yeah.
an image.
It's just or it's just a thought, you know, like
Yeah, they just read the thought, or they'll. I don't know. They just don't have a voice in their head. Type 1 in chat if you don't have a voice in your head when you're thinking. I mean, you don't
can't
always
remember.
have a
I
voice.
asked somebody the other day and they didn't have one. So
That's crazy to me. What would be the worst voice to have in your head? Like, you imagine the voice in your head. You couldn't do anything about it.
It's
It was
your
just
mum's. Not my mum's, your mum's. No, like imagine just everything you say just comes from the voice of your mum. But it should be your own voice. Usually.
That's a good one. Imagine if your voice inside your head is Sizz. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's good.
All right. What are we doing all day?
Who else would be? What other Rocket League person would be the worst possible voice to have in your head? Oh, it's just Owen Goldberg crying out loud.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh my goodness, that's true. Old scrub killer before his voice broke. Wow. Wow.
I was thinking maybe Sunless Khan, because then every time you wake up, you're like, today I tried
Yes.
washing the dishes. See
Jesse.
how it would go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, true. The Sunless Khan documentary voice. Hey, UGC, thanks to the 52 for your raid. Hopefully you had a good stream.
What would happen if you put 4 bronzes?
And then you've got to leave all the the dramatic pauses for comedic effect as well.
Gooch burner.
What? Wait, why did you? Oh. What are these names, man?
Karate salsa.
That's an auto-generated name for
God.
sure. Oh, that's a
Gooch
goal.
burner, yeah, I thought so.
Right, wait. Are these guys plat as well? Because the first game that we got forfeited
These guys
was
are
the flat
I
game.
think so.
All right, yeah, we can. If we just like score a couple goals, they might just forfeit then. Because the last game was plat and they forfeited, and that was our
And what a
first
time
forfeit.
spam them.
Oh, true. Close one. Oh man, we're actually the worst possible people. Why are we like this?
Hey, I just said nice shot. It's alright.
Just-
Speak for
It would-
yourself, mate. Oh, look at that. This guy knows how to play off the wall.
Yeah, they're plats, man. So they've probably like just been in free play all day doing flip resets, and now they're queued up for their very
Yeah.
first rank game.
Like, I know how to flip reset if I do 100 attempts at it
Yeah. Well, that's
with
good save,
infinite
though.
boost.
Y'all are awful. Yeah, I know, man.
True.
We're trying to get them to forfeit though, so that they can continue with their lives, you know, so that they can go on to bigger and better things.
He's doing it for them.
Yeah.
You know, he burnt
Yeah.
that orphanage because they were having a miserable
Oh
time.
my goodness, that is not an acceptable analogy, man. That's not the same.
That's pretty PG for Yummy though.
Yeah.
True, very true.
Listen, you guys don't know what Johnny's really like.
Here we go.
We didn't even want to do this today. You can't upset him or, you're the chopper block.
Just wait until I start getting the 5G vaccine side effects. It's gonna kick in any minute. I'm at T plus 9 hours now. Wait, Kamii, you got your vaccine yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Any sideys?
Nah, just saw him. And I passed out for like 11 hours.
Ah, nice. The big sleep.
Yeah.
Right.
I tried to stay up late last night because I keep waking up super early. I was like, oh, I'll stay up late, and that'll help me push my wake up time back. And I woke up even earlier, so I don't know how that fucking works.
Alright, they didn't forfeit at the allocatable forfeit time.
Cam
is really trying to make them
I
forfeit.
feel like the more you quick chat, the more likely they're going to be.
Yeah, I don't know if
abstinent
the quick chat's doing it. I think the quick chat might make them salty
Yeah.
instead of making them just want to leave. We need to try a different strategy. We have to demo spam. It's the only way. It's the only way that they're gonna go to the main menu.
Get him!
No, it's just get another goal. Look how you lied. Quick chatting keeps you in the lobby. Yeah, we might have actually been that. And I don't know if there's any coming back from this.
Maybe the nice shot will get him.
Great pass. Yeah, surely. Hey, we're getting into. There's got to be someone in chat who's this rank at US West. We're plat. There's got to be someone watching who can snipe us. And then vote to forfeit, of course. be a good guy. Oh, no. I have to do it.
These are the longest games of my life. Holy shit.
Look how long is left. We're only like 2 minutes in.
Yeah, the people at this rank.
Oh, we did it!
Let's go!
Baby!
That's so hype.
We actually did it.
That's
So
better than winning RSPS.
How would you know?
One was plat, 2 were gold. We're climbing fast from here.
Yeah, I reckon. So soon it's going to be diamond, then into the champs, and I mean at that point we might actually have to play. You guys are despicable. Congrats. Listen, they're going to have much better time in the next game. So it's better for them if they forfeit. We're helping them.
It goes for my philosophy in life, you know? It depends. It's all perspective. So if you're sad in this game, if we make you miserable, then no matter what happens in the next game, you're going to be comparatively happier, which just makes you happy.
Yeah, true. It's all relative.
We have platinum tournament winners, we can be in trouble.
Whoa. Oh, look at that move. The dead stop.
Yeah, let's
Let's
go.
go. Let's go.
Johnny, do something. Come on, mate. Don't you do it.
The triple threat.
The best thing is I think we were all scoring somehow. We actually didn't mess it up.
Oh.
Yeah,
You know you're not doing it like anonymously anymore.
yeah.
What?
They know that you're Kamii.
No, they don't. I'm Balrog now.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, they know who Balrog is. You messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an undefendable shot. The flying V. How do they defend all 3 angles?
Whoever created the first phone, who was he calling? Mm.
That's a very good question. Wait.
I feel like whoever created the first phone also created the second phone.
You just made one and forgot how to make another.
I reckon. Do you not think the first phone was just like a couple of cups with a big straw, attached? And he's like, "Hello."
No one at the other side.
Yeah, he just like says something and then runs
Why
to the other
does this person
side.
pick up my call?
Imagine it's like your husband is doing this and the wife's just like, for goodness sake, come on, not again. He's like, no, this is the serious prototype this time, honey. Just please go listen to the cup at the other end of the hall. This could be really big, but should they never live to see like how big it ever gets?
Yeah, they died in a tragic cup accident or something, and then don't realise the efforts that they made.
I would have been. Why would it be cups and not the like treacherous straws lying around? You could trip on them. You could like accidentally get choked by them. You know,
You know
there's a
how
lot.
sharp cups can be.
True. It's very slippery. Yeah, listen, that was actually a good goal. We got the pull shot pass. That was nasty.
You don't wash your hands, rather your hands wash each other, and you watch the process.
Oh, this is getting deep. So this is Plat, right? Still, and they're a team. They're a party. Do you think we can make
Yeah,
Do you think we can make a party of Plat's forfeit?
They're 2 700s and a two plats and a goals.
Right, we got it. I reckon they might forfeit. They're a team. They're actually a pre-made party.
What the?
Good demos, good demos.
Thank you. Oh, he spotted the same side. I would have had him there as well.
Oh!
He dodged me. He dodged me so well.
No.
He just side flips for no reason.
Probably both ace.
Score that.
Oh, I might be in.
Classic.
Oh my goodness! When I team bumped you, my car like just flew up. Valor's going
play.
for it. That could be it. They could forfeit here. They could definitely forfeit. Come on.
I reckon there's a possibility they forfeit, but that they won't.
That's brave prediction, Yumi.
Yeah.
Covering all angles.
These are the kind of predictions that you make on the analyst test.
True.
Right? Like, oh, it's going to be a close match, but I
But
think that this
also,
team
I
will
wouldn't be surprised if it was a 3-0 for either team.
win. Yeah. Oh,
like,
no
wow.
matter how it goes, I think it'll be a 3-2.
Wow, you can't catch this analyst off guard. He's never going to be surprised by any of the results. I need this boost.
Oh, what an angle.
Disgusting.
We'll forfeit at 127.
127. Copium, no FF, still time. True. Well, I tried demoing them a bunch. I even spawn demoed some and they didn't leave. They didn't care. It's actually so hard to demo people in US West. Ha ha ha. Gandalf, you should definitely be scoring those. Come on.
I would have been able to score it had I been able to see where the ball was going like, when you hit it.
Oh, look at that read, chat. Do you see that read? I read the ghost hit. You've got to do that on US West. You got to read the ghost hits. What is going on?
I almost got that.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Just fucking pre-jumping.
Oh, I didn't get him.
What's the most meaningless phrase in Rocket League Cast? Oh my god, there's so many of them. This is practically a best of one. Here's a favourite of mine.
That's not meaningless. That's actually got meaning though.
This is
Yeah,
Rocket
Because like if you play like a huge tournament with like the best of set, best of sevens, and then it goes all the way down to the end, and it's just like come on.
Just all those like super obvious sayings.
Now there's some that are like meaningless because they're obvious and they add zero, like they add
Yeah.
absolutely nothing. So I'd say like the best of one isn't the worst because at least it does point out to some people like, oh my goodness, yeah, this is the best at one, it would be the same. Somebody might be like, ooh,
It's anyone's game. That has some meaning.
that does have some meaning. That does. Well, let's think, chat, what is the most meaningless caster phrase? What?
Oh!
How long was left of the game here?
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
less than a minute.
Why would they
Yeah.
Man, they really hung in there to the very end.
They almost brought it back.
We're almost ranked. That's crazy.
Crazy.
So we're going to be in the diamonds here, surely. That'd be nice. Anything Turtle says, that's rude and inaccurate, mate. That's very inaccurate and rude.
Well,
The most meaningful one is when Johnny says "wow" 100 times.
You got to let him know, you know.
I just want
Gotta
there
let
to be
him know.
memes that are like Owen Wilson cross Johnny Boy.
Wow.
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 Whoa. Now I'm mixing up those wows, woes, not woos yet. Who knows?
You can woo me anytime, mate.
Yeah, so we're bringing that in this season because lines are coming back. Uncharacteristic miss.
Guys.
I used to say uncharacteristic miss to be like a bit more wholesome, pointing out somebody completely messing up. Happened a lot more back in the day where people would literally miss the ball for no reason. Rare these days because players tend to just hit what they're supposed to hit now.
Oh, not in OCE. At least not in the kind of mid-range tier 2 teams.
Yeah.
Or if CJ is playing, he misses everything. I think Renegades have managed to weaponize that though, so
Yeah, because he communicates it so well. He's like, guys, I'll probably
they
miss this.
just know. They just know he's unusable.
He lets him know way ahead of time. I know you brought it to the mainstream. Oh, uncharacteristic. Yeah, it does. Uncharacteristic miss does probably get used in the wrong
Uncharacteristic
situations.
miss, I call a season 1 mechanic because they used to say it all the time.
I swear,
in
I don't want to
Season
like, you know,
1.
brag, but I definitely came up with the terminology.
Yeah, you might
Definitely.
have, like,
I said it in
Before
show.
you
I said it in show
RLCS.
matches pre-RLCS.
The thing is, like, it didn't make sense because on RLCS they would miss like every 10 seconds a ball and be like, oh, that's an uncharacteristic whiff.
I remember there's a really funny clip from Jesse's channel where he was trying to say that because he was casting a Devo versus someone like match on his channel for some reason, and he tried to say uncharacteristic, and he was like, uncharacteristic miss from Devo. He just couldn't do it. It's like he started saying it, then he was like, wait, this is hard.
There's just so many terms like uncharacteristic miss and stuff that I've heard so many times and like been frustrated with that. Like if somebody says it even once now, I get annoyed by it.
I don't think I say that anymore. Uncharacteristic miss.
Yeah, I don't think
Pretty sure I haven't said
anybody
that
really
anymore.
says it anymore.
60 seconds left in the game. If they want to score, they'll have to do it in the next 60 seconds. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If saying something like if they want to score, they'll have to do it in the next 60 seconds is pointless. But saying something like, you know, if they want to stay alive in the tournament, they're gonna have to score in the next 60 seconds. That at least that's a bit better. You know, if you have some kind of story attached to it. But yeah, obviously,
It's also
saying you're gonna
usually
score-
like more important the emotion behind your voice when you're saying that.
Yeah,
rather than
yeah,
actual
yeah.
words.
True.
Like that's the thing that I focus on most these days. I actually, because I do a lot of play-by-play now, I'm practically a play-by-play caster. I still do really, really bog standard play-by-play. Like I'm not like playing
Same.
around with a lexicon or dictionary or thesaurus or trying to be Shogun, coming up with new phrases to say every day. But I just focus on like the emotion behind my voice.
Yeah, it's all about the emotion. But see, okay, here's one that I know a lot of casters will disagree on a different, slightly different topic. When you're spectating Rocket League, well, when you're casting Rocket League, what do you look at? Do you look at the player cameras? Do you look at your own player cameras where you can, like, you know, switch around yourself? Do you look at the auto cam so you can see an overall view, or do you look at what the stream sees? Because I've changed throughout my time casting, like, my opinion on this. What do you reckon, you guys?
I prefer 100% auto cam, because I like to cast not like a straight play-by-play, not like an American play-by-play where you just say, blah, hit the ball. I like to talk about what's going on, and that's the best view for seeing.
Oh, okay.
The overarching view. But I only cast off the actual program director cam because in OCE, that's pretty much all we ever get access to. I mean, we very rarely get access to like being in the game with the observer.
Yeah. It's a weird one. I used to try and like have extra info that no one else would have. And I thought that was important. Like when a caster says, "Oh yeah, this dude, you know, actually missed a boost over here. That's why there's no goalkeeper, blah blah blah," and all that. But I realized that for me, it was actually taking away something, and that was that sometimes if the caster is surprised, the viewers are like, yeah, same, you know? Like if you're like, wait, what? Why is that open?
Yeah.
And the viewers are like, yeah, right? You know, you can actually get really immersed in that moment, whereas if the caster's like, oh yeah, it's open because the guy messed up his half flip and he's not, that's why he's not there, the viewers are just like, oh. They never get to have that moment where they're like, wait, why is that open? But if you can like see in the replay, oh, that's why it's open, then everybody's like, oh, so you can get the best of both worlds, you know? Like I try and investigate. If there's like a replay, I'll be like, right, let me switch around real quick, find out what happened. Okay, now that's what happened. But in the first moment, I'll try and just watch it purely from what the viewers see. If I'm surprised, if they're surprised, I want to be surprised as well.
Yeah. I think a lot of people do that nowadays, like if you're a play-by-play.
Yeah, I'm color though, pure color, and I do this. Because again, I don't think it's, I don't know if it's like, I don't know, I really never feel like I need to be able to see the whole pitch to know what's going on. Because Pro Play 3s is so standard now, everybody does the same thing that I feel like I know where all the players are, even if I can't see them. Like once you get to, once you've watched Rocket League enough, you kind of just know where all the players are, because of how rotations work. You don't need to see it. You know.
I'm
where
not
players should
usually
be.
using, or if I was using AutoCam, which I used at the very beginning, I'm not usually using it to like see what like random people are doing in an individual. But it's kind of like, you know, what are they trying to set up?
Yeah.
How can I describe the play overall?
Yeah.
Like, there's so much stuff that's mentality-wise when it comes to casting. If you're on a player, you're gonna be trying to like cast from almost that player's perspective, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
Whether if you're in an autocam, you're playing, you just switches your mind up.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I always just cast from direct to cam, and it's what I've unfortunately become used to or have to do anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, that's a huge strike. Wait, I don't have the boost. I thought I had it.
Oh my god.
We're not going to remember how to play once we get to like, right?
Yeah, we're actually going to be so
Yeah,
trash.
shit
We're
on.
just going to get completely caught off guard by a team who are good at the game, and we're going to get destroyed. Okay, I was actually talking. Somebody asked my chat the other day, Yumi, about like he was going to be casting for the first time on some channel. I can't remember what channel, and he wanted like tips, and the 3 tips for me, the most core things for casting Rocket League is don't be annoying, and don't lie, like don't try to make stuff up that, you know, just to sound smart or just to have something to say, and also to just try and have fun with it, because if everyone's trying to like be if everyone's trying to copy, then they're probably just, you know, not getting a chance to be themselves.
I think don't lie is like the best one, because too many people try to be funny if they're not funny, you know?
Yeah.
Like they think they just need to make like a really bad joke. Or something like that. Outside of the context of the fact that you shouldn't lie about like,
that's a good good point, good addition.
Anything like that. But play to your strengths.
Yeah, there's some casters who aren't, like some of the best casters, not just in Rocket League but in esports, are not funny. You know, they don't try to be funny, and they never say anything that will make the viewers laugh. But that's okay. You know, you don't have to be.
And
it's
some
not
try
your
too
personality.
hard, like Johnny. And
crying
it's
out
funny in
loud.
its own right. 'Cause you're like,
Anyway, these guys are actually like holding 1-0, and we're like,
We're sweating a little bit here.
yeah, we're definitely having to try. This is the hardest we've tried, and it's 1-0. What rank are they? Are they diamond? Why is this 1-0?
yeah, they're 800, so
I've missed.
either high plat or down.
We're gonna lose. We've like lost all of our skill in these lower ranked games. I can't play anymore.
Why aren't they going AFK?
But now see, like I think
That's
on the
why.
funny thing, Yumi, you're actually right, because see when, you know, there's different types of personalities are funny in different ways.
Yeah.
So like when you hang out with your friends, you know that somebody will have really dry humor, somebody will have really like goofy humor, somebody will just sometimes like be an idiot without realizing. But if somebody steps out of what they actually are and just you know, someone who's actually like really smart is like, oh, whoops, I didn't know that, and tries to be the goofy dude for a while, everybody will be like, what are you doing? You see,
Yeah,
that's not you,
I guess it shouldn't be don't lie, it should be genuine, you know?
That's a better version of it. Be genuine. That's a really good example. Look at my shooting, by the way.
It's also like on the opposite side, like it's okay if you're like super excited about something if you're actually like super excited about it.
Exactly.
You know, like you can cast a less than bubble game and be excited about it just because for whatever reason. I don't know why.
No, even bot games, man. I'm genuinely excited about casting bot games, bronze games, because it's like a chance to hype up something it isn't hype, and it's more like I'm excited about the challenge of hyping that up and not breaking character. It's like I'm excited for the cast more than the gameplay itself, although the gameplay can be absolutely hilarious as well. Not gonna lie though, chat, this is a 2-0. We have absolutely dominated, but these guys have had some pretty decent saves, I'll be honest. The other games we played, it was just like anything on net as a goal, but these guys actually saved some stuff.
Yeah, they just didn't get many chances to attack, but outside of that, like, it was a good.
They've got placement here, right?
Probably.
Is that our last placement?
Diamond 2.
Ooh, okay, let's go. Somebody says, well, I can't stand this when casters are performing analysis of sorts and feel the need to immediately transition into play-by-play at a time when it isn't necessary. Not entirely sure what that means.
I think as a caster, you should never, ever transition from analyzing to play-by-play.
Go Ninja, thanks
if
for 9
you're going
months.
to do that, you should switch to the other caster. And that's why it's important for both casters to be able to play-by-play.
Yeah.
I think it sounds really terrible if you're like, and, you know, he's been really good at blah, 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 it's racking up the assists, whatever. And it's a huge goal! Or whatever, you know, it just sounds terrible.
You think so?
It's usually...
I feel like sometimes, well, actually in online casting, maybe not in person. In person you can, switch easily, but in online, like me and Shogun have just had to do that. Like we've just had to, had to realize like, okay, if something just happens right as an analysis point starts, you can't really be like, all right, switch again. You just got to transition into hype. But then the other guy would come in right after, so you'll have that transition.
I tend to find it's a problem of play-by-plays who want to talk about something, but kind of determined that they should play-by-play.
Yeah, at the end of everything they say. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so they do it in like moments that aren't hype. Like I gave a reasonably bad example of it being a goal.
Yeah, the goal is probably like the thing where you have to break the rules. Yeah. But if it's just in midfield play, yeah.
I think the general rule, if you're a play-by-play and you think you should be play-by-playing, it's okay to not say something and just play-by-play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do like play-by-plays that are willing to like stop play-by-play in a slower part of a game and have a conversation though.
It's much better sounding to go from play-by-play to color, like to transition, because you could just stop and be like, oh, I've been noticing this thing, instead of like going from color to play-by-play. Mostly because it's the exact same voice. That's why I say transition. Not only does it create a clean cut, but it's a different actual voice that comes across, and so you're not like, oh, he's not. Well, the reason I say it as well, I've fucking gone around this thing multiple times, but the reason I say it is because play-by-play is more about emotion. It actually really doesn't matter what you say, like we talked about. True. And analyst, you want people to hear what you're saying. So if you mix them up a lot, if you go from analyst to play-by-play, you're all of a sudden in a situation where the audience wants to be listening to what you're saying, not how you're saying it. And somewhat the same in reverse. If you go from play-by-play to analyst, they might just completely block you out, which is okay. Because if I listen to Wave Punk, I've never heard a word he said other than, can you F it in?
But the sound is really good, is what you're saying.
I think he's still a great caster, because I listen to
it's true to an extent. It doesn't matter what a play-by-play says. The energy is so much more important, and the way they say it. And just trying not to be annoying is really important as well. Like, I don't think anyone's annoyed by Wavepunk's casting. Nobody's like, oh, this Wavepunk dude. Wait, I'm scoring.
Oh, I can't believe you just transitioned from color to play-by-play right there, Johnny.
That was really poor.
I've forgotten how to shoot or hit the ball.
No, it's really hard actually. I tried to score last game a couple times and just totally missed. All right, challenge.
I'll just
Hey!
I wasn't confident in this one, I'll be honest.
just the 3-man.
But at the same time, the other thing that was lacking for a large part of Rocket League, and also the reason why I think Findable Carpet was everybody's favorite caster, is because he was the color caster who added the most energy to the casts. Like a lot of the other color casters would be quite quiet and subdued and thinking about their next point of analysis that they're going to drop on the stream to blow everybody's minds and not realize like actually that doesn't matter. What matters more is just yelling, "Oh!" like when something dramatic happens. And like Findable Carpet was great. Really great showman, looked phenomenal, and he had some great energy on stream.
League, but I need to.
Yeah, his analysis was probably not as deep as some of the other color casters, but it didn't matter. He's still everybody's favorite. And I loved his casting, and I a lot of the time, like I've got to remember as a caster, casting isn't targeted at me. I'm not the target audience. Like I shouldn't enjoy a lot of Rocket League casting necessarily.
Oh, I hate it. I barely watch a lot of Rocket League, not because of anything, but because I get critical.
Yeah, it's not. We're not the target audience, so if we don't like it, it doesn't really matter. But I actually really like Carpet's casting because the energy was really good. It just sounded great, and it sounded like someone you'd want to just watch the game with.
Yeah, that's important. That's why I feel like I've been doing my best work this last year because I've been casting with either CJ or Jake for most of it.
Yeah.
And both of them are really good at laughing at jokes. That's like literally the key part
Yeah,
of
honestly, laughing
their
for
commentary.
sure. Like I think I've got a pretty convincing fake laugh for the broadcast.
Yeah, your fake laugh's sick, mate. It actually sounds like you're enjoying yourself sometimes.
Sometimes. The trick is, all you gotta do is make sure you're smiling when you're fake laughing.
It sounds like
real.
you're not just in it for the money and to drain this.
I still do genuinely have really a lot of fun casting though, so it's easy when you're actually having
Yeah.
fun. I can't imagine.
I think you're really good at casting stupid games.
I love
'Cause
casting stupid
you
games.
laugh at that stuff. Yeah.
It's so fun.
I think any OCE cast is good at casting stupid games because half of our games.
Do you remember when CJ and James Bond were casting that drop shot game in what was it?
The suck and
Yeah, where CJ's like saying there's a huge gaping hole, and then James is like, I think we need to stop calling it a gaping hole.
that's so good because James Bond is like the ultimate straight man as well.
It was so fun. I love this because James Bond was like, we're gonna get fired. He's like, we need to calm down. We're actually gonna lose our jobs. He was like, right, CJ, let's get back in line here. Let's stop calling the goal a gaping hole. And then they both laughed for like a minute. Then James Bond's like, right, okay, composure. Let's get back in this. And he's like, the first thing he said after like resetting is, there's a huge gaping gate. He couldn't stop thinking about it. He just said gaping gate. And they both just burst out laughing. That's when they realized that Rocket League is full of innuendo. Like, everything you say is innuendo.
Yeah. Well, it's also like me and CJ's like fusion cast that people like.
Oh, I love this.
Was
so funny.
Was just the fact we had like the jokes from those were terrible.
They were horrendous.
So unfunny. But we were so like it was so early in the morning. We had so little sleep. We had so much manic energy that to us it was the funniest thing in the world.
I thought it was hilarious. I was laughing so much watching these casts. Like, I'm just like sitting down, and it's super long days for me. I was broadcasting this in its entirety myself, and that was such a breath of fresh air to not have to listen to standard Rocket League casting. I was like, I love this. These guys do not give up, actually. Legacy Lurden Liger. These guys' names are too deep, man. You gotta know, listen chat, you gotta also like realize like a lot of guys on the come up in the casting world are trying to sound like legit professional casters because that's what they want to be. Like people who are like already RLCS casters, when they go cast, you know, they don't have they're in the broadcast. They don't have to try and get in the broadcast and like treat every other cast they do as a job interview. They're already in the broadcast, so they can have a bit more fun with it maybe. But I do still think that all the guys in the come up should probably try and ease up a little bit on, I don't know, just trying too hard. I feel like a lot of people try too hard instead of just chilling out.
Oh, and when you're trying to be funny, the best way to do it is to not make it a thing.
I thought you were going to say not be American.
Not be American is also a really good one. But, well, that's part of American culture, right? Is like, you have to stop and let the joke rest a little bit. But the way that Aussies and EU guys typically do humor is we just brush through it. We just say it and move on.
Yeah,
like
pretend it's not even there.
As if it wasn't a joke. And if you find it funny, then you'll have a laugh. And if you don't, it'll just be part of the broadcast and nobody sat there and lingered on it and pretended that like a bad joke was the funniest thing in the world.
Oh yeah, there's no point acknowledging a bad joke. Sometimes you better just like move on instead of being like, wow, that was a bad joke. It's like, oh cool, great addition.